Show. Very excited to be here today. It's going to be a good show. And sorry, I have we hit like a weird technical issue with things, and so super sorry about being so delayed. But one thing I have learned is that when you transition, sometimes we've done so much of this new stuff and we've added so many new things that it's basically caused some slowdown when I transition from a big show to another big show. And I know both of these shows are really big. So we're here, we're live. I'm echoing. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Remember all those things I was hitting yesterday? Okay, it's gone. Oh, no. It's gone now. Okay. Igor, thank you very much. Let me make sure they're gone for the rest of them. Testing. Okay, good, should be good. Okay, so we've got it fixed. There we go. Hey, Igor, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Vohawks, for the gifted subs as well. I don't know why it's. Oh, it is counting. Okay. So anyway, sorry for the delay, and we're back though. And today's build is going to be super cool. Really excited about it. We are unveiling, even before it's even out, the brand new Intel Arc Sparkle GPU. I mean, this thing. It's going to be super awesome. We're going to be building a PC with it. And then the best thing is right here on stream, we're going to give it away. So you might walk out with a brand new build, and it should be super cool. Now, you might be asking, Robey, we have a couple, and we have the Orc here too, so I can show that off as well. Parts-wise, here's what we're putting inside of it. Coming in at $1,300. Oh, that's not the right. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. See, this is what I'm talking about. It just, you got to go to... It went to... There we go. Okay, now let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the right thing. So this is the parts list for today's build. We are going to be using the Intel Core i5 13400F, the MSI MAG B660 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. We got the Sparkle Intel Arc right there. So it's that's the build that we're going to be doing as well. Yeah. We also have the WD Black SN850X 1TB NVMe SSD. We got G.Skill Triton's Royal Elite. It has to have sparkle, so I had to have that little bit of sparkle in there. And then we also have the NZXT H5 Elite is the case. We've got the vertical mount for it, the NZXT T120 RGB air cooler, and then we've got the EVGA Supernova 650 watt PSU. So very cool build. We're going to show off all the parts at the same time. But I wanted to take, oh, Omek, thank you very much. Shark Kashi, thank you very much. I wanted to take a second and show something else off from Intel that is going to blow your mind. And then we're going to come back to the Arc. I figured I'd take advantage of this because I don't know if a lot of people have seen this. And this is a brand new Intel Evo platform product. And it's known as the Lenovo Yoga, okay? And I gotta show it. It's actually gonna debut on our shorts tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a full review of this thing. But guys, this laptop is gonna blow your mind. And then don't worry guys, we'll still get to the build. We have lots of time. The build's gonna get done. But I like to show all the Intel. This is an Intel show. By the way, huge shout out to Intel and Newegg for sponsoring today's show. But I gotta show this off because this thing's gonna blow your mind. Guys, Hype Train. Also, remember, Hype Train. If we get a level 5 Hype Train, we throw in a $25 Newegg gift card. So get a level 5 Hype Train, $25 Newegg gift card. So let's keep going. So let me show you this. This is the Intel Lenovo, the Intel Evo Lenovo Yoga 9i. Now here, let me just show you. Here it is, right here. So it is 2 screens. And that's not even the best part. So this is just the beginning to blow your mind. So we're gonna just wait right here. I'm gonna show it from a top-down perspective because it starts to get crazy, okay? It starts to get crazy here. So here it is right here, the Lenovo Yoga, it's up and there it is right here. So we're in the top-down mode. Check this out. You take your hands, you go like this, and now the bottom part of the screen is now a keyboard. And so now you've got my keyboard up, and I can basically go like this. I now can type, so let's open up Word. And by the way, all of these keys are haptic. So everything that I'm basically doing for this is absolutely haptic. BMOC drop in 5 gifted subs. So here we go, open up a Word document here and just say, just to test, here is the keyboard. And you're like, okay, well, that's kind of cool, Robey. I like that. That's really, really neat. I like the way the keyboard and stuff is. But what if I don't want to use an on-screen keyboard like that? What if I want to do, what if I want to use a normal keyboard? Well, the Lenovo Yoga actually comes with its own keyboard. Now, check this out. Watch this. It's going to blow your mind. I put the keyboard on magnetically, and then now the screen all changes to basically use a keyboard. And now I've got my calendar here, and then this is going to load MSN. You can control what this thing basically shows. You're like, oh, well, that's kind of neat. But what about touchpad, Robey? By the way, it comes with a mouse, but what if I don't want to use a mouse? What if I just want to have it like a trackpad? Okay, cool. We'll just slide this up, and then now the bottom part is a trackpad, and then the top part is a mouse. So it's basically super cool. I can basically now go like this. Then I've got 2 screens, and I can basically do all my productivity just like I was doing before. So now, one thing that would help is if I turned on the keyboard. So turn this on, and there it is. And I've got here, and now I can type it just like I was. Here it is. Now I have a keyboard and a mouse. Cool. And then I can basically use this mouse just like this. Oh, but you're like, okay, cool, that's kind of cool, Robey, but what does that really mean in terms of like productivity and all that sort of stuff? I mean, yeah, that's a neat thing and a neat tech, but what's the other use of 2 screens? Oh, wait till I blow your mind with this. So then I take this thing right here, and this comes with the mouse and the keyboard. You set it like this, and now I can go like this, and I've now got a dual screen. Control laptop built in. So now I've got a dual screen laptop and keyboard built in, and now I can basically go to here and I basically do Game Pass. If I want to open and drag a thing down here, I've now got 2 monitors. I got 2 monitors, and I could be like, oh, I need to do some research. Let's go to YouTube, and it's like, okay, let's see, let's watch a Robeytech here. Let's watch a Robeytech video. So we'll just work Robeytech, Spider-Verse. So I want to watch this video that Robey did that's just amazing and awesome. But then I can also sit there and type my mouse. So like while it's basically doing, at this point in time, I now can do stuff like I can sit there and work just like it was. So now I've got 2 screens, and it's going in. The stand all comes with it. Everything I'm showing you comes with the actual Yoga. So now I've got the keyboard here and whatever it was, and you're like, oh, cool. And by the way, these screens are OLED, so they look incredible. So what if I was like, oh, well, that's kind of neat, but what if I wanted to do some gaming? So here, let's open up my Xbox app, drag this up here, and just because I know it's gonna run okay, so I'm gonna just do cloud gaming, and then here, we'll stream some Minecraft. By the way, it's got amazing Bluetooth, so all I gotta do is turn on my Xbox controller, wait for it, and now I can game and I can watch movies at the exact same time. So I'm just using cloud streaming and gaming right at the same time, and basically going like that. So very, very easy and cool and stuff. So there it is. Minecraft is going to load up here, and I've got basically watching my movie down there. No problem whatsoever, which is actually super rad as well. So again, productivity and gaming at the same time. Super, super cool. The other thing too is that you don't have to use it this way. So you could just go hit here. Let's go to here, hit quit game. So of course, this is a Lenovo. This is not necessarily a gaming laptop per se. So that's why I use cloud streaming. But the other thing too is you also have multiple other form factors. So I could basically run it like a book. So if I wanted to use it in book mode and have basically Internet Explorer or read across both pages, you could absolutely do that. You can see that the screen actually set itself up for basically book mode with no problem. And then the last thing, can you use the wireless keyboard to access the BIOS? I haven't actually tried doing the BIOS. It did do BIOS updating and all that sort of stuff on its own. There's stuff I haven't played with because we literally just got it today. And then the last thing that's crazy is that you also can do tent mode. So you can go like this, go to your tent mode, and say, for instance, you want to go to Word. Here's Word. And then now, which comes with it, the stylus, I can now draw and do all my art stuff just like this. And you can do that either in pen mode or whatever. And all of this stuff, everything you're seeing here, the keyboard, the and the stand, all of this come with the mouse. So the entire thing is built in. And it's Intel Evo, which means it gets 9+ hours of battery life, and that's using it. It's instant on with the Intel Evo stuff. And on top of that, perfect for game streaming. It will run some games like, low. Guys, 20 seconds. We got 50, guys, 15%, 20 seconds. Somebody get it hit real quick. We're so close, and we'll give away a level 5. We'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. Somebody's just got to hit it real quick. Laser, thank you very much for the gifted subs. BMOC, thank you for the gifted subs. There it is right there. Laser giving out 5 more, and there it is, $25 Newegg gift card unlocked. So you get all of that stuff, and then when you're done, you just basically take it, close it. It's that small. That's how big it is. And then you just take your thing. It just connects like this, wraps up, and there you go. Now the entire thing packs up into just that big. I mean, pretty dang cool. And I wanted to show this off. So this is the new Intel Lenovo Yoga 9i. We have a link down below if you want to check it out. Just came out. They're not cheap. They're about $2,000, but for what you get for $2,000, 2 OLED screens and a lot of functionality, pretty dang rad. So I wanted to show that off just because it's an Intel stream. So, okay, that's it. That was guys. I was so excited. I was so excited when I got it to check it out that I was like, I had to share it because the more I used it, the more I was like, I am in love with this thing and just how cool it moves around and all that sort of stuff. Sorry, I geek out about good tech, and so that was insanely cool tech. Robey, how was your Father's Day weekend apart from you getting the email from a scammer? It was good. It was good. Obviously, you guys saw Dad's. For people who don't know, Dad's about 3 months. I guess I should address this. For people, we did put out that my father is going through cancer right now. He's doing very, very well. His lymph nodes are about half the size from where they were. He's got about 3 months left of chemo, and he's doing really well. And a huge shout out to ASU, to the folks over at AMD and ROG, Asus ROG, for sending him the cool Ally and helping him with that stuff. So I did want to do that. I know a lot of people all of a sudden were kind of surprised to hear that Papa Robeytech was going through there, and it was pretty cool. Wow, BMOC dropping another #1 time spy, but I did want to address that. Other than that, Father's Day weekend was awesome. He's doing well. I really appreciate all the love and support and all the kind messages. He also does. He will be back. You'll see him back on the stream. The plan is for him to be Santa Robeytech near the end of the year, and he's planning on doing his first trip with us to go see my cousin get married in November. So I did want to highlight that. So thank you very much. But Dad's rocking it. He's doing good, and I really appreciate all the love and support. Trying to see what else. Sorry guys, I got super excited about that hardware, and then I didn't read text. Yeah, so Papa Robeytech's doing very, very well. Okay, so now back to the build. Again, just wanted to do a slight distraction with showing you guys something cool. I hope you guys enjoy stuff like that. When we get things, I'm like, I gotta show it off. I mean, the other thing too is I have sitting over here is a brand new Alienware M16. We're gonna be showing that off later. I love to show you guys new toys because I love new toys, and so that's where we're going from there. And then if you want to check it out, the link for that is down in the description below. Arc. So guys, Intel Arc, I know a lot of people were kind of surprised because Intel said, hey, they're no longer going to be making their Founders Editions or their limited editions of their A770s and their A750s. But guess who's coming back? It's Sparkle. And so we're going to be doing a build with this. We're going to be showing you, we're going to be building a build that's around the same cost. I'm spending a little bit more money than I typically would because I really want it to be a showcase build. But you could build a build very easily with an A750, any one of these options, for as little as, $700 to $800. We're spending about $1,250 because we're buying like G-Skill Trident Royal Z RAM. Because we got to make it look good, and we have to make sure if you're going to win this PC that it looks really good on your desk. So we'll get to building here in a minute. Yeah, Zeiston actually has the M16, and it's literally going through review stuff right now. I personally really like the way the new Arc card looks. Iron Master, wait till you get it open. Like, we've played with it, and it's pretty cool. What's up? Oh, yes. Oh, Kevin's like, and now that you're done with it, Robey, I must have the, there it is. So he's taking the yoga to go, it's right here. He's taking the yoga stuff to go put it through its review. So there it goes. Yoga is off for its review. Yeah, Let's see what else here. Hello. Sparkle. Yeah, we're going to do Sparkle. So let's go through the parts list one more time. I'm going to show you the parts now versus just going through it. Oh, giveaways. Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted. Guys, I'm so jazzed. Like, I'm so, like, pumped about today's stream and the fact that, like, I'm sorry it started late. I was going to game. We're going to do some Diablo. We'll still have some Diablo on this, so I apologize. We'll get there. But I was so jazzed about everything that was going on. I was just stoked to actually get into it. So give me a minute to get my composure. Giveaways. You've already unlocked one, $25 Newegg gift card. If we get 250 likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech live on the awesome YouTube video, we'll give away another $25 Newegg gift card. We're giving away the Sparkle Titan build today, so we'll be doing that live on stream. And then tomorrow, the Gleam will be going live for the Sparkle Orc. We'll be giving the Sparkle Orc away because we want to give some folks who don't necessarily get to tune in an opportunity to win one of these awesome GPUs as well. Again, huge shout out to Intel and Newegg for hooking us up. Now, if we get 50 subs, we give away a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs, $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs, we give away a $150 Newegg gift card. Same thing goes on Kick. If you're hanging out on Kick, you want to give away some subs, thank you. Please trying to get the Kick community to be a little bit bigger from a tech standpoint. So 25, and we give away 25, and so on and so forth. So Kick it up, man. We'd like to see some growth there over there on the tech side. So those are all the giveaways. Lastly, we are building a PC that will be given away for subs only who are either subscribed on Twitch, Discord, or on Kick. If you're subscribed to all three, you actually get triple the entries. All you got to do is use your free Amazon Prime sub. You're entered to win. But if you subscribe on Discord and also on Twitch, you basically and on Kick, you're basically triple the entries to win the PC. And those are usually 40, 70, 13, 700 builds, so they're $2,000. We've been doing those giveaways for basically all the time. And so we have another PC giveaway if you want to get in on that. We do need to announce the winner for that. Sorry, it is packed up, but we just need to basically pull the winner. And so I apologize for not doing that yet. We will do it when I get back from Miami. But yeah, that is all the giveaways and all the plans. So again, if you are a subscriber, it's an extra bonus. Also, Miami, we have a big trip coming up. If you guys want to get some behind the scenes stuff, make sure you join us over at discord.gg/Robeytech. Do that Discord sub because that's where you get all the behind the scenes stuff. And we'll definitely be doing a sub AMA down from Miami to give you some behind the scenes and some access to some exclusive Corsair giveaway stuff. So if you want to get in on that, last time we gave away t-shirts and all sorts of stuff like that. So pretty cool, and get in on that. So that's all the giveaways. That's all the stuff. Let's talk about parts. Did I miss anything? Robey, are you taking your talents to South Beach? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go to South Beach. Dude, it's so hot there that I kind of want to stay in air conditioning, though I will be there over July 4th weekend. So for sure. Papa Robeytech has cancer, yes. Hey, what's up, Sarge? How are you, man? Anything? Did I miss anything? I was going really fast. If anything is confusing, now's the time to ask. If not, we'll start going through parts and we'll start building a PC. What do you guys say? Sounds like a plan? It's all good. PNW, Koza. But remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free sub. Yeah, Independence Day is pretty close, but we'll be there. I'll be in. I'm stuck in Miami for it. Build. That's what people say. Show those parts. Okay, so here's the parts that we're doing from here. Core i5-13400F. Very, very excited about this. Great CPU. Doesn't require a whole lot. Comes with an actual cooler, so you don't need anything more than beyond what it is. We're going to be using a different cooler because it's a showcase build, and we want it to look pretty when you win it and it goes on your desk. So this is the CPU we're going to be using. In terms of what board we're going to be putting in it, you know what, you guys, I've been using these boards a lot. I really like them. A couple reasons. They're clean, not a lot of RGB, so they're very, very empty palette for making builds look good. This is the MAG B660 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. It is the DDR4 version. The best thing about it, it's got a 2.5 gig LAN. You got Wi-Fi 6. You've got PCI Gen 4. You've got a number. You can do 3 M.2 slots. So if you guys want to do some expansion, you can. It does support DDR4. There was a time when DDR4 and DDR5 were pretty different in price. That is not the case anymore. At the same time, you got VRM cooling, and also MSI has been killing it with their MSI Center and their Mystic Light. It's become a whole lot better. Really, really like the new PC experience that comes around MSI. So I like to use these boards. Because they're just a little bit less invasive than Armory Crate has been. Not to say I'm not a huge fan of Asus. We're going to be doing some stuff with them as well. Baba Ganoush, you know I love your name. We're going to be using Asus as well, but I've been doing a lot of MSI stuff recently, so huge shout out to them for supporting our builds. For our RAM. Oh, I gave it back to you. No, I handed it to you at the end. G-Skill, Trident Z, Royal. This is the Royal Elite. Did I overspend on this? Abso-freaking-lutely. Am I happy about it? Abso-freaking-lutely. We got to make this build sparkle because we got the Sparkle GPU, so we're using the Sparkle RAM. And so I wanted to make sure it was. It hasn't been peeled. All of this has been benched and it's got an OS and stuff on it already, but we got to make sure this looks really good. Hey, Robey, got selected for a build by your team this past weekend. Again, I'm so excited. Wanted to show my support for you live. Might also learn a thing or two. Daniel, oh, did you build? Is it the one I built? I got selected for a build, or did you win a build? I don't know which one it is, Daniel. Let me know, because I think it's the one that we have that's just sitting in the other room, already done. I used to dislike Armory. After using it, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Our Armory Crate continues to get better and better, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sarge. You're very Murugway. Dude, that Lenovo was so cool. I'm telling you, if you get it, it's amazing. Denbai on the Twitch, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, so there we go, right there. For cooling, not because we need it, but because we want to, we're going to be using the NZXT T120 RGB. I like the way this looks. It's very clean. Because we're using the NZXT H5, it's going to look very, very nice inside of it. NZXT, I also love the halo lights. So when we get those to a nice blue along with everything else, it's just thematically going to look very well. I did have black and blue cables in there. Those were actually the cables I was waiting for. They never showed up. So we're going to be switching to purple Asia Horse cables. So I think the blue purple whole thing, which is like kind of on ARC brand, is going to look super sweet in there. As well. For our GPU, you've already seen it, the Sparkle, but the other thing I'm going to add to this, which is going to make Tom mad, but it is what it is, we're going to be using the vertical mount kit from NZXT. Main reason being is you'll see the GPU looks so sick. We want to make sure that you get a great view of it. We don't want to do any of the side stuff. Really want that GPU to show, and it's not like the ARC, especially with 3 card, with 3 slots, 3 fans, is going to have no issue whatsoever in terms of handling the cooling and stuff like that. So we will actually have it on its side and looking nice and clean. For power supply, we don't need a whole lot here, so we're not going to use a whole lot. We're going to use the EVGA 650 G5. It is still a gold PSU. So it's still going to do a good job in terms of one thing you never skimp on, guys. You guys, can I get an amen? Can I get a witness? You don't skimp on your PSU. This is the thing that can fry it. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to screw it up, get a nice PSU, tier A, tier B at the most. But one thing you definitely want to do is make sure that you're getting one. And again, if you ever have questions about PSUs or where it sits, jump on over to discord.gg/Robeytech. Talk to BMOC, talk to Zeiston, talk to our tech team. They love to tell you when you're wrong. They tell me all the time. So again, if you want to do that, pop on over and let us know. And then again, they will help you with picking build parts and all that sort of stuff. So BMOC tells me, I'm just glad BMOC's here because now that he's become an Intel fanboy, it's just really good to have him here. Yeah. So EVGA makes great PSUs. This is going to do really well. Now you might be saying, Robey, we're gonna have to system storage. We gotta put the games on something. That's right. We got a 1 terabyte SN850X. Huge fan of WD Black. Love their price to performance. It's a perfect mix for here. If you wanted to go a little bit less expensive, we absolutely could. In fact, Tom, let's make it a mission of ours to give a backup option, a less expensive option of this. If you wanted to make like a cheap version of the A750, not to say we're compromising, we're just making it so you're not spending the extra money on bells and whistles. So, Tom, if you could work with BMOC to just come up with BMOC and Zeiston, mainly BMOC. Let's just work with BMOC to come up with a good alternatives to some of these parts. So we can get you a cheaper one. The Intel 670p 2 terabytes is like $7. Yeah, there's some great choices, and we'll get you some really good stuff. Org is another one to go there. Going forward, I can do that. Yeah, so we'll get you some good stuff. And then the last thing we got on here, which is overkill because it's just pretty, but I like these cases and they're easy to build in. The NZXT H5 Elite, beautiful case. It's got the airflow I need, plenty for us to look there. It's gonna look very nice. And it's part of their new H series of cases, which is gonna look very good. So again, parts list, because I like to show off our new graphics. There it is right there. All the parts in a beautiful, beautiful graphic. So if you guys are curious what we're building, that is it right there. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me for 1 second. Oop. Okay, so real quick, again, Here we are, we're gonna be building, thank you very much for joining me today. We are gonna be building the Intel Arc brand new Sparkle GPU. These are the parts we're gonna be using, and again, just to list that one more time because I forgot to hit record, here are the parts that we're using on today's build. And again, it looks very, very cool. But we should get started. We should get started building, what do you guys say? I think that's the fun thing, and start seeing how this whole thing comes together. Now, couple things, once we get finished with this build, we will be doing some testing on it. We've got Cyberpunk, Diablo, Hogwarts, Call of Duty. We should run some Fortnite and some Apex just to show it off because I feel like that's things, again, all at 1080p. That's really kind of the place that we're targeting here, and we'll make sure that it looks super sweet and super good. Now there will be no GPU sag because it's going to be sideways and stuff like that. Guys, also don't forget to hit that. Don't forget to hit your thumbs up, right? We want to get those likes over on the YouTube video, so please make sure you do that as well. Okay, let's get this put away and let's begin the build process. And just so, by the way, guys, I'm gonna do one quick thing real quick, just so my guy can get, this is so Connor can have a complete rundown of parts. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm just gonna read through one more time because I forgot to hit record. What are the parts we're putting inside of this build? So, from Newegg, and again, huge shout out to Newegg and to the fine folks over at Intel. We got the Core i5-13400F. We got that MSI MAG B660 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. We got that WD Black 1TB SN850X. That G-Skill Triton Z Royal Elite, again, looking to be bling bling. The NZXT H5 Elite case. We've got the NZXT T120 RGB air cooler. And then finally, the EVGA Supernova 650. And again, if you have questions, check down in the description below. We have a less expensive version of this. This one is coming in at $1,300. We're overspending a little bit for this just to make sure it looks good, because if you win, you want to have a nice PC. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This is good. We can put this off the floor. Drink water. I will drink water right now. I got my giant iron flask. By the way, guys, if you're down, we have another $50 Newegg gift card up for grabs. Head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. Join our community challenge. It's live. It's the cable management community challenge to show off your cable management, and it might be good enough to win $50. So, how many Oz? I don't know what an Oz is. How long will Intel stay in the? So they're already working on their second round. Rumor is they're already working on their second next gen. I have been told, I don't remember where I heard it from, but I've been told they're going to work on it. They're going to do at least 3 generations. So I think they'll be around for a while. Where do I get what? I think they'll be around for a while. They are making headroom, I will tell you that. Oh, how many ounces? 64. There's 64 ounces in here. So yeah, plenty of ounces for my drinking needs. All right, here we go, guys. Top down. Let's get the build going. Okay. Let's see here. This one does have a chance for popping, so let's go and get the. Will the shield clear the VRM? The socket cover clear the VRM? That is the question. We're gonna find out. So if you wanna find out, join. If you wanna find out, make sure that you if you wanna put some points down, make sure that you throw that down there, and let's see what actually happens. Yeah, the water bottle's 64 ounces, just so you know. Grant, no, this is more of a budget-conscious build, so DDR4. It is a little less expensive, and there is no DDR5 Trident Royal Z yet, Grant. Okay, here we go. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Bum bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Prediction's still going. Let's go and do our M.2. And then we'll go from there, because I told Blonde late. So in terms of competition, the A750 is like, it's going to be like the 4060 in terms of what it's capable or comparable to. So like the 30, like in terms of the A770 was a 1440p card. The A750 is definitely targeted at 1080p. So you might put this in the realm of like a 6600 XT, maybe a little bit less. But it's definitely, you know, in terms of cost, you know, that's a good question. How much, can we get a link for how much the different Sparkle cards are? Because they're not much. They are 8 gigs of RAM. Yes, 8 gigs of RAM on these. So the picture-in-picture border was done by Sean. Sean does all of our stuff. Where am I looking for my M.2? There it is. I do not know, Xavier, in terms of what how they animate. I don't know if anybody else. I hope we have some folks from the Intel community who've been killing it over at the Intel Discord, and maybe they have some information. Yeah. So the orc hidden attribute. How much? They have the elf too. How much is the elf? Because the elf is also another option. Yeah, so it said they said 240 for the orc, 260 for the titan, and I'm guessing the elf. Oh, the elf is $140. So you could get a $140 A750 if you wanted to, which is actually, that's a bonkers price. 140 bucks for this card, because I mean, like, you're not like, it's not like if you don't overclock, your performance on that is going to be great. So whichever you see today, if you paired that with like a if you paired that with like an A7 with 13400, like what we're doing, that is crazy. Oh, the elf is an A380. Okay, my bad. Well, then that makes sense why it's 140 bucks. But still, 240, yeah, it's still, I mean, you think about it, the 4060 is going to be $299, right? So, yeah, I haven't, I'm sorry, I forgot, I apologize. And by the way, we will show it like at the end, the Sparkle site and all that sort of stuff. I mean, we're showing off the GPUs and stuff like now, but I do want to show you guys the Sparkle in terms of the cost. I mean, the thing that's most important to many of you guys is how well it runs games we get in there. Hey, Silver Panda, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay, here is our beautiful... There's our beautiful cooler that we're not going to use, so... I mean, honestly, these coolers are actually pretty awesome. There's actually some you can get a different one. And then the other one, this one doesn't have it, but they have another stock cooler that this is magnetic, so the Intel always stays right side up, which is actually pretty cool. It's actually on our Falcon Northwest. What's up, Fozzie? How are you, man? Good to see you, my friend. Fozzie been joining us for like a really long time. That sucks when your thing dies. Okay, here we go, guys. Will it clear is the question. And let's go ahead and start the clicks. Let's do 96 for the clicks, Blondie. What's up, Magic Man? How are you, man? Okay, here we go. Get our CPU in there. Oh, it's in. It's in, guys. 13400F just sitting there waiting for me, ready to get put in. We got new spatulas. So let's get this down. Here we go. Will it clear? Oh, that was a pretty good jump. That was a pretty good jump, but it did not clear all the way. So the answer was no. My day is going well, Kabu. Thank you for asking. I like the name too. And then let's go and start the other one right away if we can. And we'll do the thermal paste while we're at it. Little icing time. Yeah, 96, Blondie. Yeah, it was like a hop. It was a pretty good hop, though. I mean, we'll have to, I wish we could do it on the replay. We'll have to show that on the side camera when we do the video later, but the side camera looked pretty hot. It's nice to have clean spatulas finally. Here we go. Nice even coverage there. I like it. It is, Araxis, it is my favorite paste. I do have some new stuff that we'll use on one of our later builds, which is brand new from Mod My Mods. They have some new thermal paste that they've been asking me to use forever. I feel like I feel like sometimes I let companies down because it takes so long. Where it used to be like I used to be super hungry about getting hardware and stuff like that. Now it just feels like I'm overwhelmed with how much to cover. And so now we've had to start saying no, which I'm not used to doing. Like I want to cover everything, right? But it's just not something that's realistic after a time. I mean, there's so much new stuff, right? Like the thing I'm looking for is like if I get super jazzed about something like the Lenovo, you know what I mean? It's like, oh man, I go, yeah. So, but you can't do everything. Okay, so we got that in there. Our RAM clicks are almost done. And so then we're gonna be good here in a second. I think while I'll wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox our beautiful, I love this. I actually love this air cooler. We have a review on it if you wanna check that out. It's actually a really cool air cooler. It's a little bit pricey, but you're paying for some very quality construction. And the other thing too is it's very easy to install. Which is one of the things I really like. I like easy to install. Sometimes you get some of these things, you're like, what were you thinking with your install process, guys? But this one, not so much. The RGB. I wish we were using the NZXT one because the NZXT one actually does a really good, it has the single connector. This one we're gonna have to use the adapter. So, just kind of sad. Sag. This is the 115X. This must be the other one. 1700, perfect. So we'll do our peels. Here we go. Sticking on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's not a whole lot more you can do here because, whoa, that's all AMD. For this, the Intel one is actually super easy to put in, so it's already Intel ready. Okay, cool, there we go. Okay, let's do our RAM clicks. Get that done, and then we'll install our cooler. Do you have any recommendations for thermal pads? What did the advertising? The system will not go changing much. Any physical GPU uninstall buttons on MOBA is a real game changer. Andrew, they make life a whole lot easier. So, and I think it's one of those things that, I mean, it's one thing that the fine folks at ASUS, the fine folks at ASUS have been killing it with basically their like quality of life between them and Lee. They've been kind of the kings of quality of life things like that. Okay, so check it out. Check out this RAM. See how it's got the sparkle? Like I had to get the sparkle in there. So I know we're only putting 2 DIMMs in, but you know, it's still 32 gigs and it's gonna sparkle. So let's unclick this. Oh, let's get our click thing out. It's a little bit lower. 96 is the goal. There we go. Trying to find the peel here. There it is. Okay, peeled. Okay, first one. It's got to make sure it sparkles, you know what I'm saying? 94.9. We'll pause the music for the last one because it's now up to the last moment where this is going to come true, with the fruition is going to happen. Still looks good. Here we go. It's got to get 96. $95.2. It didn't do it. It failed. 96 was not, or was that? Yeah. No, 95.2, guys. Sorry. That was a loss. I mean, after the 97 from last time, man, I thought we'd have, like, dude, like when Smexy did that, I was like, dang, maybe we're on a roll here, but I am wrong. I'm wrong. It did not do what it was supposed to do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, let's get our cooler on here. Excalibur! Here it is right here, guys. Look at it. Excalibur! It's so long. I mean, like, you know what I mean? But you need a long screwdriver. Also, just to pick your nose, you know what I mean? Like, just scratch it. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, now let's get this done. I just had to get my nose scratched. But you need something like this just to get your room. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at the side here, like, you just gotta, if you have something of like this size, it just does a good job of, you know, you don't have any clearance issues. It just does what it's supposed to do. Where you poke that thing, I'm working on it. Be careful. Yes, size does matter in this case. Size does matter in this case. There we go. Okay, all in, like Flynn. Let's go ahead and grab our case, our stuff here. I might be able to, if I'm right, I might be able to, the MSI, the CPU fan, it's right here, I think. So I have to see, I might have to give this, I think this has actually got just enough length, so I might be able to, and then this, I'm gonna try and do this. So I'm just gonna try and do some cable management even before because I want this to stick underneath this as much as possible. So that's what I'm working on right now here. So doing it top down. Let's grab a cable here. Cable. Get some cable. Get some cable. There we go. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm really gonna try and hide all of the cables underneath. So then what we do is we just need to make sure we have enough room to hit. Rainbow's pretty long, so that should be okay for Rainbow. And then we might be able to push some of this underneath. This one I just might leave this out, but I wanna keep this little bit in here. There we go. And we can go ahead and do our zip tie count for those of you who don't know.
Zip time man, zip time man. Guess the count of every can. Even stars, who can know? Make your wagers on every show. Hey now, Robey's the zip tie man.
So there it is, guys. Get your zip ties. Are we going to use even or odd? You can make your wagers on whether we're going to have even or odd zip ties. So go ahead and get your wager in, and you can win some channel points you can use towards things like free CPUs and stuff like that that we try to give away here on the channel. Okay. So we got all that done. Grabbing this here and this here. Grabbing this here and here. There we go. Cool. And then see how clean that looks? Already nice and clean, and all the other cables are hidden underneath. And that makes it really easy and nice and clean. There's our board, guys. Doesn't it look nice? It looks nice and clean. No issues whatsoever. I like it when a board looks so clean and easy. Yeah, easy peasy. Can we just take a moment? Can we just take a moment to just say how awesome it is that we get to sit here, build some PCs, enjoy some new hardware together, and you know the best thing about it? One of you guys gets to win this PC. So it's nice and tidy, looks nice and clean, and we're enjoying our hobby, right? Isn't that like the best thing? So should be cool. The Intel Arc has been continuing to do. Been doing driver updates all the time, so yeah. So yeah, you got to make sure. Yeah, exactly, Rasha, exactly. So yeah, make sure that you go. Now, guys, head on over YouTube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit that thumbs up button because we want to make sure we get that other $25 Newegg gift card. So go get it. Head on over, hit that thumbs up. That's what you got to do. And then Shatrod, thank you very much for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Ugh. Okay, here's our case. We're gonna make it look pretty in NZXT H7 Elite. Again, guys, parts list in case you haven't seen it. We got the Intel Core i3. Sorry, isn't it an i3? I think it's a Core i3. It's not an i. It's a 13400F. MSI MAG B660 Tomahawk. Sparkle A750 Titan. Oh, it is an i5. Okay, good. I was right. Okay, sorry, I questioned myself. A750 Titan. WD Black SN850X 1 terabyte. G.Skill Triton Z Royal Z Elite 32 gigs. NZXT H5. And then we've got that T120 RGB air-cooled case. And that EVGA Supernova 650. So there's all the parts that we're putting inside of this. Let's go to side view here real quick. We just took off the back. Sorry, I should have shown that. So again, to take these panels off, pretty straightforward. Well, it was straightforward. Robey, do you have a spare T120 you put on the rear of the case as exhaust? I do, so we'll grab that. I didn't realize that we got no exhaust fan, so we will throw a T120 exhaust fan for sure. I wonder if hopefully I have another RGB one. Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll throw another RGB. We got to make sure. Let me go grab one real quick. Thank you for catching that, Org. Oh, here we go, guys. That peel was lackluster. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we got some, we need an RGB exhaust fan for this, yeah. It just sucks because, ooh, do we have a hub though? I think we have an RGB hub. Yeah, we do. And we have one more RGB hub fan location. So let me grab the, I do have an RGB. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what I got here. Black fans, NZXT fans. Yes, right here, guys. We got an F120 RGB right here. So we'll throw the F120 RGB in the back. F120 RGB. Throwing that in the back. Okay. Okay. I don't think we can take the front off like we can on, maybe we can. Oh. No, I don't think the front comes off on this one. Like on the other ends. On the H7 and stuff like that you can, but I don't think this one comes off. Nope, it does not. Okay. And then we are going to take off the stuff here. Got our box, which was actually back here. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo this. And then this is just, if you wanted to have another, if you wanted to put an SSD in or something like that, you can. And there we go. There we go right there. Okay, let us throw the Mobo in the case. Boom. Top down, boom. Let's lower the build down a little bit. And there we go. Okay, let's grab this. Just very kindly, very gently, pop it down here like so. There we go, just like that, guys. And the build looks nice, and it's in. It looks pretty, isn't that nice? I think so. I think a lot of it has to do with. The position. Like for the most part, using a sit-stand desk like I do, I don't lean over all that much. So I don't really have a lot of back problems with because of my build. It seems pretty straightforward. For me, anyway, I don't seem to have a lot of those issues, and I think it's just because of the desk and stuff. There we go. Okay, let's see here. We need the M.2 screws. I mean, the hard drive screws. Wrench. That's not M. I think it's these. The question is, I always get this wrong. Whoa, shoot. I see. Okay, that was not supposed to open like that. Let's see if this, maybe I got lucky and the right one tore open. Wow, it's a miracle, guys. It's a miracle. We chose the right screws. The right screws came out. I always guess wrong on this because they don't have the little lip like the other ones. So it's, if you're looking for the right screws, it's the 632 5mm is the right screws for the motherboard. If I can save you a little pain. Don't worry, we'll do some benching at the end. It's coming. We'll show you some benchmarks. Make it real for folks. Guys, prediction is up if you want to get in on the zip tie prediction. How are we doing likes on YouTube? Want to get that done before you unlock that $25 Newegg gift card. 103, guys. Come on, there's 300 plus people here already. Just head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit that thumbs up button, and then we unlock another giveaway. There we go. Okay. Screws are in. There we go. Okay, so that's all done now. Let's go ahead and put in our other fan. Thanks to Ord Chaos for pointing that out. I think I would have at some point realized, oh, there's no rear exhaust fan. But now, he just made it easy, so we already have one here. Okay, there we go. Series fan, screws. And these are their new RGB fans, so they'll be a little bit different. Still will look good with the rest of the case. Build is coming along nicely, because I mean the thing is like in terms of cable management, not a whole lot to do once we get this, because I mean the AIO is usually some of the most complicated cable management because we don't have an AIO. There's not much to actually cable manage here. Okay, cool. Let's throw this up here. Let's go to side mode. Let's grab our WoW stick. WoW stick. By the way, if you haven't got one of these are amazing. I love them. I know we've been, you know, a lot of people say like, what are your favorite things to use for building? The WoW stick is one of my favorite. Makes your building experience way better. Okay. Okay, and this is another one of those things that the cable doesn't quite line. They like to stick their cables on the side. I'm just going to do one of these real quick. Actually, I'm going to use the magnetic screwdriver for this. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I feel like I'm like trying to line up like a target, like a fighter plane. And there we go. And I only want to line one up. So then I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to go ahead and hook up on this side. So just so you guys can see what I'm doing real quick. Go over here. I'm going to grab this one right here, which is our RGB, and plug this into RGB 3. There we go. And then we'll run that up. But the main reason I want to see is just what my length is, and if I need to do anything crazy with the cable. Okay, that seems okay. Now, the other thing that's really nice about this case is that there is a hole. You can just run this down. So right here from the top. So I'll show you guys top down. Now it's kind of hard to see through, but there's actually a hole in this VRM that you can just run a cable down to and run it down to the other exhaust fan. So what I'm doing right here, which is hard to see, I'm actually running this down the VRM where the IO shield is. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna just run this down to the system fan down here. So it just makes for some cleaner cable management and a better looking PC. Once I can find it. Because there's a cable. Sometimes though, things like this happen. You just gotta make sure that stays straight. So forgive me for a moment while I drive this down. Brutal. And it's worth the pain, I promise. There he goes, okay. Felt it. There it is. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna grab my little iFixit thing. so you guys can see this. Top down. Okay. So you can see the little cable right there. Grab my little iFixit tweezers. There we go. So there's our cable, and I just ran it through the VRM. Then we're just going to plug it in right there. So now, hide the rest of this back behind this, like so. And then you end up with a very, very clean set of cable runs. Ugh. Okay, let's go to side view, finish this, and then we'll hide the rest of these cables and make it look extra showcasey. We always want extra showcasey, right? Am I right? Okay, there we go. Build looks good. Rear fan is in. And now what we do, we take our cables that are not this one's going to run about the back, okay. Okay, cool. Looks nice. Okay, so now let's go to the back. We're going to clear up this one cable right here. This is the only cable we'll have from the top here. We're just going to make this look nice just by doing that. A couple zip ties. Get a couple zip ties out of this real quick, and then we'll go from there. This will just be a nice clean top here, just like that, yeah. Heading off to get up to really sure to be checking out more lives, Justin. Have a good one. See you later, Daniel. I think your build goes out like it'll go out early next week. It's done, so. For this build, this build you really don't need a pull fan. Yeah, I mean, for the extra cost, I mean, it might look a little bit better, but not enough to really make a big difference. Yeah. This PC is not a sub-only PC. This PC is for everybody. There's no sub-only on this one. The sub-only PC is only for the sub-only PC. This PC is for anybody. Yeah, this is like anybody can win this one. The sub-only PC we do at the sub-only PC we draw later. Now this PC is for anybody to win. No, Kurosaki, you can't win because you're mean. Okay, now guys, let's run so we got all of our fan in, our fan cable controlled. Now we're just gonna run our front panel connections. Get this cleaned up. And then once this is done, we'll run our extensions, and then our GPU is basically ready to go. Okay, so now we're gonna go to side. Let's go to side view right quick. Let's see where our cables go. So HD audio goes right here in this hole. USB will actually go up here. So HD audio, USB. We have some fans. We have 4 fans. Oh yeah, that's right, we have 4 fans. Okay, I have 1, 2 down here, 2 fans here. I have another fan somewhere? I have a fan up here. Okay, so we'll run this fan. That fan reach all the way up there? Is there no other fan? I need almost another fan cable. Okay, we should be able to run this. So we'll run this one up separately. We'll run these 2 right here. Oh, not that one. This one will run separately because it's just a single one. This one will run right here. Okay, so there's all our fans. Front panel goes right here. There's our front panel connection. And then we have our USB-C goes right here, and USB 3 it goes right here. Okay, cool. And then we'll deal with this other, I mean, this one actually might be long enough, so we'll run this, we'll go up here too. Okay, so there's all of our cables routed. So I'm gonna hold these all down while I flip this down, one-handed, so they don't fall out on me. Okay, there we go. Go to top down. Okay, so this cable is gonna just run right up here. This is for that bottom exhaust fan. It's gonna blow right onto our GPU and stuff. Here's that cable. And then this is our USB 3 cable. I'll give these some slack here in a minute just to figure out how I'm gonna run them. Oh, it goes this way. There we go. That's a nice low, at least it's not a, oh, here's our USB-C. Right here. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then now we have, down at the bottom here, front panel. It's gonna go right here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. USB right next to it. There we go. And then we have our 2 fan connectors. These are for our 2 front fans. There we go. One more front fan. And then the last cable is HD audio. There we go. Then we have our HD audio connection. That goes on the far side here. There we go. There's all of our connections. So again, we got bottom fan, USB 3.2, USB-C. We got front panel connection. USB for our hub, 2 front fans, and then our HD audio. So now we're just gonna get our cable management done, make sure it looks good, and then it's just extensions and we go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna try and run these as close as I can to a 90. So it usually makes the most sense to do it in this way. Okay, so we'll start here with this one. I'm gonna run these here on the edge. One more right here. And what we're doing here is we're just making sure that this looks clean, right? Like we don't want any, I mean, if whoever wins this PC's got to look nice. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? $138 at 250. Keep it going, guys. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pull this up and over. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. This is just I'm gonna pull this out because I'll figure out how to do this here in a minute. I don't know if I want to. I think I might want to do this. I think I'm gonna do this way. There should still be enough room for. I'm gonna get this cleaned up here. Okay, that takes care of those. Now for these, we need to undo this twisty tie. The main reason we're undoing this twisty tie is that some of the USB 3.2 and the USB-C need a little bit more slack here to get them cleaned up. So this cable needs to come up like that because we really want everything to be at a 90 degree. So it just looks the cleanest. Same thing with this. Okay, so we'll undo this one. Okay, that's twisted underneath. Definitely do not want that twisted underneath. Okay, and this is just to make sure that stuff is clean. So what I'm going to do is just temporarily put this right here, just to hold these, and then I'm going to rerun this one cable. This is just a temporary hold. Now rerun this cable. This is our fan cable for the top. Get that one right there. Okay. Now we have all of our cables and it's not twisted. So it looks like we need our first cable to tie right here. Okay, first cable, zip tie. Okay, next one, a little bit further down. And the big thing we're trying to do here is hide as many to make it look like it's like a less of a ramp right here. Trying to keep it clean here. There's that one. Then for these, what you can do is ramp these together and hide them underneath the thicker cables. So it looks like less of a cable mess. As best you can. Just always these one cables that are always just a little bit too big. You know? A little bit too big on these. Okay, so we'll do this one down here. And these will hold these down, and then we'll do one more longer one, a little bit more higher up. So it'll cover this up. There we go. Okay, and then we want one more longer cable. There we go. Okay, there. That takes care of all of these. I wonder if I can do... What I'm going to try and do is hide this little bit. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Nice, clean look. Oh, it's DePoets. What's up, dude? DePoets in here. No, DePoets, you can't. I don't know. Hey, DePoets, I'm using an NZXT. They're your weakness. He's going to come in here and troll. I'm going to troll him. It's not for NZXT, not for DePoets, it's not. He likes to miss cables. If you guys haven't seen the Intel Creator Challenge, then you won't know what I'm talking about. NZXT is awesome. It just he was like he got disqualified because of an NZXT piece, NZXT AIO. There we go. GPU's coming up. Okay, there we go. Cable management is all done. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. All that is in. We have everything ready for our... Run that right down there. Have that everything ready for our GPU, our cable extensions. Okay, there's the cable extensions. Everything's done and ready to go. Okay, what do I need now? I need to grab my purple. Hey, Ginger Ale, thank you very much for the sub. Let's grab our purple extensions real quick, and then we'll do the next part of the build. Getting close to GPU, guys. Okay. Get this purple in here. Yeah, getting close to Sparkle GPU. There we go. Let's run our cable extensions real quick. There we go. Chroma, it's really awesome. It's amazing how quiet and cool it runs. It runs very, very cool. The other thing too, it's a nice option if you're using like the height Y60 and you're looking for something that fits in that case very easily. That looks, because you don't want a triple slot. The only thing you got to do is make sure you have a case, like for instance the Fantex NV7, where you could put like the 240 in the back or something like that. You just need to make sure you have enough room to mount the AIO portion, if that makes sense. Yeah, the NZXT air cooler is really nice. Yeah, Sparkle's new. They haven't been doing GPUs in the US, but they're coming back. And so the first card that they've come back with is, I don't know if does anybody know what other cards they sell, but this is their first time doing Intel cards. But I know that they have sold and done GPUs in the past. Still, yes, for an A750, yes. There we go. Okay, let's get the purple. There we go. Okay, NZXT, that one is done. Let's run our 24 pin. This is the Titan, Zay. We're going to run the Titan on this one. We're giving the Orc away tomorrow. You're very well, Cat Spa. Thank you for saying thank you. This is a brand new one, though, Major Gamer Geek. So you're seeing something new. What's up, Bernie? How are you? Okay, we're just getting our cable things on. Dang it, I hate it when I did that. What's up, Grim Shifter? How are you? How we doing, likes on YouTube, guys? Come on, guys, let's go head over. There's more than enough. There's 300 plus people here. Head over to that link and hit the thumbs up. The likes are free, and we give away a $25 Newegg gift card. And we're only 20 subs away from unlocking the $50 Newegg gift card. Yeah, we have a whole video on it if you guys want to see the performance of the cooler. Actually, there's a video with reviews and everything that has temps and performance and... Okay, let's see what we can do here. Side view. Okay, so what we're working on right now is just making sure that this looks at a 90 degree. There we go. Okay, there is our thanks, B-Mock. Thanks, Riddick. I like how Riddick was like, I'm taking it to the edge. And we got one sub over on Kick. Let's go over here. Next goal. Remember, guys, if you are subbed, you are entered to win the sub-only giveaway, a sub-only PC giveaway, because this isn't the only PC we're going to be giving away, but this is the one that, this is open to everybody, thanks to Intel and Newegg. Okay. You will be notified. Blondie reaches out. So all you got to do is use your free Amazon Prime sub. Your Prime sub will get you entered to win. If you're subscribed on Kick, Discord, and Twitch, you're triple entries. So just so you guys know. And the Discord, we got some special Corsair giveaways coming up, and early views of some stuff coming out very, very soon, just for Twitch, for Discord subs. So if you want to get in on some exclusive, that's where you want to go. Okay, let's get our vertical GPU mount kit out, and then we'll do the Sparkle after this. Head over to Silent. All you got to do is go to discord.gg/Robeytech, and it's right there. No, there's actually a Discord sub, a subscriber for Discord, and you get special access. So, trying to grow that family, because they're called the Sub Club. If you go to Discord, it's really easy to kind of figure it out there. Yeah, we're trying to do this on at least a monthly basis with Intel and Newegg, so. No, that was yesterday. I mean, yeah, sorry, that was Thursday that we did that. That other GPU. Okay, here we go. I'm excited about using the vertical mount. I just dropped it. Whoa, whoa. Calm down, Linus. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, and that's kind of the whole thing, is like to make it look good with the vertical mount. With the purple and the blue and everything else, it's going to look really good. Okay. Pull these out. Okay, let's get these over here. Now, what we're going to do, so we have everything prepped on the case side. Let's go ahead and open up our GPU. I know people are excited about this. Guys, by the way, be prepared, because this GPU is very pretty. Here we go. New GPU. Let's go to top down. Here it is. What's up, Blade of Ice? How are you, man? Sergeant Nobody, thank you for the gifted sub. And there it is. You get 2 games with Sparkle, so whoever gets this gets 2 games, and that code is inside as well. Check out this. They give you a beautiful. Look at this. It's a anti-sag bracket, and I have to say this is a really stunning. I like the blue, so it's a really stunning looking. So I'll put that in there. That'll be in there for whoever the winner is. You shouldn't need it, but in case you do. Okay. And then here is our, our card. We're going to remove these. And there it is. Look at that. Beautiful blue. Even the connections are blue. The PCB is blue. So like it's a very pretty card. I love the connection here as well. So yeah, it's all blue. Black on the top, but the front, I mean, that's what we're gonna see right there. So that's gonna look really, really nice. And it's dual 8-pin, which I thought was actually pretty impressive for what it has here. Now we will send, when we send the build, you will get the box as well. We'll put all the extra stuff inside of the Mobo box, but we will send the Sparkle box for you. Okay, come on. Struggling here with the... There it is. Okay. It is. It's a little. It looks like it's 2.5. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than 2. Okay, so what we're gonna do now. Put it back like that. We'll use our, there it is. There we go. There we go, and then we're gonna grab one plate. Here we go. There we go. Get the plate in, cover that up. Okay, so there's our plate. Now what we're going to do is run our cables. So these are going to go like this. Yeah, we're going to vertical GPU mount it. I thought that would look nicer. So we'll do 2 up at the top, like so. And then what we'll do is at the bottom, just to make sure it looks cable managed as well, we will do one more at the bottom area. But I'll run the cable and see how far it is, and then run the cable comb once I get that done. This is all little things that you can do to make your build look that much better, you know? So I'll show you what you want to do. If you want to make your build just look a little bit more polished with a vertical mount kit like this, so we'll do, plug these in. There we go. Okay, and then what we want to do is you want to have further down, so about right there, we'll add another vertical mount. Another, you want another cable comb, and you're going to face this one the opposite direction. And the main reason for that is when it comes down like this, right, it'll be cable combed and facing the right direction. I think I have two more. There we go. So little things like this are just little small details you can pay attention to help when you run your build, just to make sure it stays just that extra bit of clean, which is what you want, right? Especially, you know, for a build we're going to give away, but when you're building a PC, you want to make sure you got it clean. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's everything for the running the sparkle now. Take this off. Run those down there. Takes care of that. Okay, there's our mount. Okay, cool. So now we'll just get this screwed in. It's a beautiful looking card. Oops. There we go. There we go. Last one. We'll just make it look pretty after this. Okay, cable card installed. Okay, so we got that done now. Now we're gonna do just finicky, play around with. Cool, that looks good. Okay, so here is our side, that's our build. That's what the front's gonna look like. Looks really clean, I'll be honest. Looks really clean with the purple and the blue, and it's gonna look really nice when we get it finished. What's up, Thurman? How are you? Dino Dev, thank you for the Prime sub. Not really. I mean, I have brands that I really like. If you head over to our Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech, ask in tech support. I mean, most of those are okay. Honestly, Asia Horse I really enjoy. Thermaltake I really use. There's been a couple other ones, Cable Mod, which now has their 16-pin. So if you're going to do some, not something that's requires a 16-pin. But yeah, any one of those are good cable, are brands that I've used and I like. And again, for people who are just joining us, if you're wondering what parts we have inside of this is what we're using inside of the build today. We have the Intel Core i5 13400F, MSI MAG B660 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. We have the Sparkle Intel Arc A750 Titan, the WD Black SN850X, a 1 terabyte, G.Skill Triton Z, 32 gigs, NZXT H5 Elite, the NZXT T120 RGB cooler, and then an EVGA Supernova 650 is what we're about to put in. And so this is from a Titan, this is a brand new card. It's not quite out yet. You can see the listing on Newegg, but it should be out next week. So it's actually pretty cool. Mike the Min, thank you very much for the sub, my man. The build looks good. God, this looks so good. Okay, I got one thing to fix in the back here. Got a little bit of crazy here with this braid, but we can pull this braid back. Kind of fix that. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, let's get our PSU in, and then we'll turn it on, and then that's it. We're at the very end, guys. Here's how our build looks thus far in the back, too. How's that look? Nice and clean in the back as well. Well, you'd be surprised what this thing can do from a 1080p standpoint. I don't know if crazy games, 1080p. There's a lot. These cards can do a lot for 1080p. Okay, let's get our build done. Take a little second, get our stuff put away here. We do not need this. We might need this, so I'll leave this out. This we'll leave out too. Okay, here we go. In terms of power, you don't need a whole lot. Doing good, YouTube. I'll have to submit a pick. Okay, I'll have to submit a pick on this. Even though I can't win, I will submit some picks of my cable management today. I will do the sniff test for sure. Okay, so brand new sniff test of our new PSU. This one isn't bad. That doesn't stink so bad. Okay, so here we go on the side. Okay, in terms of what we need, we will need one SATA cable. So one, there's that. We'll need our PSU, and then this is, let's see what's in here. Corsair makes the smelliest. So this is, that is one. Okay, so this is one. I'm gonna use a double. I don't need a double. This is Molex Ooh. Okay. If I got 2 singles, I'd be happy, but I doubt I did. CPU, we got 1. There's our CPU. And we'll use this one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna run all these into a single. Why did Tom say hello to himself? No, Titan is the name of the card. The Titan, the Orc, and the Elf are the ones that they make. So Titan is the name of the card. What's up, Edge? How are you? Okay, there we go. So what cables do we need? We need our VGA. We'll need our PSU motherboard. We'll need our peripheral. And then we'll need our SATA, or CPU. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's slip this in. There we go. Ugh. Okay, let's go to side view. Let's get our screws in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now all of our stuff is in. Let's just get our cables done. So first one we're going to do is our CPU. There we go. Just making sure it's all untwisted. Top down. Okay, let's grab some zip ties. Oops. Over here. There is, but I don't put it in because it bends a plate. So I just put one in the top and then screw the bottom ones in. But there is a place to screw it in if you wanted to. I just don't like to bend the plate. There's a metal plate that goes across there. There we go. All right, next up, let's grab our one cable here. Okay, the other one we'll want to do real quick. There we go. There it is. And the last cables are these. And then we'll have them all done. There we go. Okay, there's our build. There it is, guys, all done. Let me do one more zip tie right through the center just to clear this up. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Almost to 200, guys. Let's get those last bits. Remember, 250, we unlock another giveaway. There it is, guys. Very clean build. Looking good. And we are done. Okay, let's put this in here. Put this in here. Put this in here. Okay. Okay, so all the extra parts are put away inside the motherboard box, making it easy if somebody decides to upgrade or whatever it was. Now let's put the big case back together. So let's start with the back. But real quick, let's look at our cable. Let's do our cable ties real quick, see what we are. Then we can do the, hey, Edge, thank you very much for the sub. Let's do our cable ties real quick. Will it be odd or even? Here we go. Right over the left, and then we'll put the case back together. So we got, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 16, guys. It's even today. 16 subs. I mean, 16 zip ties, guys. 16. Wait, let's start putting our case back together. I did not miss one. Pretty painless putting the back on there. we go. Ugh. Okay. Put there's that. Okay, hold on, let me get this kind of pushed over here. There we go. There is our build. Let's take a look at it, just make sure it's all straight and stuff. Looks really good. There it is. Okay, so before we turn it on, I just want to show you guys real quick a little bit more about the sparkle, right? Because we got to show that a little bit, because that's why we're here. Show the sparkle. And then we'll turn it on. And then we'll benchmark it and then do the giveaway. Hey, thank you very much for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's getting it up here. Wow, that sounded bad. Okay, here. Okay, so here is the Sparkle products. So these are the Titan Arc ones that we have right here. So they have the A750 Titan, which is the one we just got finished showing off here. We have the Orc, which is the A750, which I can show you guys a little bit. That's the one we're actually going to give that away on a Gleam giveaway. So just look for the Gleam for that. And then they have the Elf, which is their A380, 6 gig GDDR6. When we looked at the prices, which if you want to know, you can just head over to if we just head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live, great opportunity to actually have you go here and then go to down here and look at this. Here are the different ones over on the website. So you can find each one of these on Newegg. So right now the A380 Elf is, and these aren't quite launched yet, so this will be $139. It's on back order right now. Here is the A750 Orc, which is again $239.99 as well. And then finally we have the Titan, which is the one that we're using today. This one is on sale for $259.99. Now, each one of these is Intel Arc A750s. It got 8 gigs of GDDR6 with thermal sync. It's got Torrent cooling, the axial fan, and then the metal backplate, which we kind of showed off here today. The other thing too, Riddick, thank you very much for the sub, man, or for the gifted sub. The other thing that's super good about these is, again, great 1080p cards. We are going to give you a version of down in the description below. I don't know, later. So if you come back to the YouTube, check out down here. You'll be able to see a less expensive version of this build. If you want to do something after you see how well it performs, etc., you want to do this build and not pay what we did. Again, this is a showcase build, and we put a lot different parts in this, obviously, to make it look as pretty as it does, but not necessarily probably ideal price point for a build with necessarily this GPU. That's the one thing that's really nice about Arc, and you've been able to do stuff like the A770 even sub $200 at times, sorry, $300 at times, and so the A750 and A770. And Intel has done a ton of work with their driver stuff to basically update performance and all that sort of stuff. They have done very, very well, and their performance suite stuff has been really cool. The other thing too worth noting is the A750 does include the AV1 encoding, so you do get it's probably the least expensive AV1 encoder that's available on the market. So worth checking out. This, again, huge shout out to Intel and Newegg for hooking us up with this and letting us show that off as well. Now, I did want to just basically say, just because it's always worth mentioning, if you are to get finished with a build like this, and you want to pick up a copy of Windows or something like that, you should check out our VIP/EDKdeals.com. We have a link down in the description below if you want to get like Windows 10 or whatever it was for really inexpensive prices. That's down below, so make sure you check it out and check out that link. So you can get like Windows 10 for like, I don't know, it's like less than 70 bucks or whatever. I mean, less than 20 bucks. So it's actually very, very inexpensive. We've had thousands of people do it, and it's worth you checking out at the same time. Okay. So that is Sparkle. They just launched. It's a card. It's a card that's existed. It's a product that has existed in the past. So it's cool to actually see them returning to making GPUs, and they're re-returning with the folks over at Intel. So let's get the build started, and then we'll start going from there. 207 to 250, guys. We're almost there with the likes on YouTube. Okay, so now we're gonna get it turned on. Got the build already here. Throw our HDMI in. We'll keep that one in for this. Let's grab our... So here's our power. And our thing. Okay. So that is good to go. Here we go. Is it post? Is it done? Oh yeah, so the prediction's not done. Okay, so we need to do the prediction. So please make sure you get the prediction done. Does it post? Yeah, I thought she had already posted it. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Post is up, guys. Get your vote in and get your vote done. So you want to make sure you get your prediction ready. Yeah, I'll go to room lights off. Yeah, for sure. Let's do it right now. Right about now. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Going to mood mode. The one thing that's tough about the mood mode is it's actually sometimes it's hard to see inside, but I feel like this one's going to have a lot of things. So we'll do 2 peels when we're ready. We are in mood mode right now. We'll get the lights turned on. Make sure that you do the vote. The prediction is up. Will it post? That's what I do. I set the mood. That's what I do. Setting the mood. While you're waiting, head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit that thumbs up button. You can right now, and then we'll turn this on in just a second. Thank you for doing the vote, Mud. I appreciate it, Mud Driver. Can we get a link to the video and go from there? Yeah. Sorry, Iron Master, it was coming. We just had a miscommunication. It's coming. It's up right now. Miss Mayhem, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Guys, we are 57 of 100 there for the $100 Newegg gift card. And remember, we've unlocked the 50. The 25, the 50. And then we've done, so yeah, we've unlocked the 50 and the 25. So we're trying to get this last $25 Newegg gift card. So we're just waiting for votes. Any other questions that you guys have thought about for the, sub-only giveaway? And also, don't forget, we now have the other giveaway live over at discord.gg. If you want to enter your cable management for a competition, that is going right now. Yeah. Thawman, I haven't seen your game. Off the Hook Fishing Chat Daddy. It will post. Thank you very much for the vote. We're almost there, guys. Halfway through. The prediction's almost done. And thank you very much for all the YouTube likes, all the bits, all the subs. You guys have been incredible. Super appreciate the support and being here. I'm not going to say that because that would cause people to leave. So I'm okay with being grounded. Well, because I'm building PCs. Yeah, it's a cool looking build. We're getting there, guys. We're just waiting for the post to get done. Iron Master, it is a very pretty build. I'm really excited to get it turned on. We're just waiting for the votes. Right now, the payout would be huge if it doesn't post. What's about the Discord? Oh, please make sure if you are going to win. Okay, a couple things. If you're going to enter to win this PC, first you must be following me on Twitch and you must be joined over at discord.gg/Robeytech. So please make sure those two things when we do the PC giveaway that you have entered. So make sure you're following me on Twitch and make sure that you are following me over at discord.gg/ you're in at discord.gg/Robeytech. Most of you guys must be following because it's like I got no new follows. This PC right here we're giving away. Yeah, and we have the Intel Morning Show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. It's going to be a good show. And we're going to be giving away a 12600K. Iron Master, yeah, I know that pain. Almost done, guys. There is no stream other than the Intel Morning stream, no. Super Doomsday, I know. I know you. Yeah, we're giving away 12600. Almost done, guys. The prediction's almost finished. Oh, nice. Yeah, they do it, Araxis. Decorator, you'll know it at the very end of the stream. We still got to go through benchmarks after this. And then once the benchmarks are done, then we'll give the PC away. It's almost there. It's just waiting for the prediction to get finished. So 333,000 say yes, 19.2 thousand say no. Here it goes. It's done. Okay. Post. Here we go. Turning it on. Oh, I see a light. Oh, the lights are on. Oh, it sounds good. And there is the build. Oh, oh, wow, that was fast. Okay, it did post. There's the build right there, already posted and loading into Windows already. And the sparkle, the top of the sparkle lights up. So that actually looks really, really cool. And then look at that RAM. And there it is, guys. We are into Windows already. So we are posted and ready to go. It was like, boom, ready to go. No wait, no nothing. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the side camera here. You can see that beautiful RAM. Now, I think we're gonna do blue. We're gonna do blue for the fans, and then we'll do blue. I think we might do blue for the sparkle. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll have to look at it and figure that out. But we'll get MSI going from there. But now let's first start. Let's do our first peels here, guys, for sure. First peel here. Boom. Very nice, very nice. We'll peel this off. Oops. Okay, there's that. Got a little bit of clean to get off of that. Really? Ugh. Okay. Let's grab our... Where are you? I need... Oh, there it is. Okay, let's grab this. That is a very pretty build. Okay, next peel. There we go, so we can do thermals and stuff like that. Now, the halo lights always look, they're really good. Okay, here we go. There it is right there. And boom. To be honest, actually, I think if I was to do this build again, I think I would do it in white. If I do this build again, I'd do it in white. Because I think the white and the blue, like doing the white and the blue, actually would have looked really, really, really good. And there you go, right there. Okay, let us get... Can you scratch the glass to do durability? But there it is right there, all ready to go and lit up. Let's take a look at benchmarking and see how this bad boy performs, because that's the key thing here as well. Let's run it through its usual tests. So we're gonna grab our mouse and keyboard. There we go. There we go. What am I looking for? Keyboard, there it is. I'm gonna have to change my Rocat to match the blue. Okay. Because right now it's all red. We need to make it blue for Intel Sparkle. Okay, let's go to capture. Let's grab my EVI. Or sorry, display port. There we go. Okay, there we go. Keep changes. We're going to keep it at 1080p for this. We'll just go to 100, it's fine. Okay, so we're at 1080p for our screen here. We got a couple of games that we got prepped on this, but we're gonna get some stuff ready. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and install, let's go to MSI. I think we'll do blue for the light and the RAM. So let's go to hardware monitor. Oop, we don't want this. Let's go to Mystic Light real quick. We'll do blue for the RAM and the AIO ring, and then we'll keep everything else white. I think that'll look really good. There we go. Okay, let's see, opening up. Let's change our lights and stuff to blue. I think that'd be kind of a cool thing. But I think next time, like I said, if I did this, I would do this white with the blue. I think the white would just pop a little bit more. Now that I know how blue the card is, I think the white, blue, and purple would actually would have looked really nice. Okay, let's do all. We're gonna go to static. Let's do blue. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. There you go, really blue. Well, that's cool. Okay, so the blue actually comes, I mean, it's probably hard to see, but the blue just ends up being that much more blue, really pretty blue in there. So you just get that nice blue kind of centerpiece right there, which actually looks really, really good. So I'm showing you here from the side. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, for the fun stuff, let's see how this thing performs. Oh, I don't want that. I want hardware info monitor. Oh, not that hardware info monitor. I want this hardware info monitor. And then the other thing, too, I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull Cinebench. There we go. I don't want zip. There we go. There we go. Get that on there. There we go. Finish that out. Okay, so we got hardware info monitor. Let's see Cinebench. Get all the updates. We're here is do Cinebench. See how our thing does. And the other thing we're gonna grab real quick is we're gonna MSI Afterburner. And so that way we can see stuff as it games. There we go. Okay, so that's done. We're just gonna let those updates finish. Finish this. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's go to Robeytech. If you guys ever want to check out like where we have all our stuff, like by the way, Intel Arc, all of our graphics stuff and everything, our Arc stuff is already in here. But if you want your latest Intel Arc drivers, they're here. Oops, there we go. If you want your latest Arc drivers, they're here. Your Radeon drivers, NVIDIA drivers, all that stuff is here. As well as if you're ever interested in our builds, all the builds and the parts and as well as the videos for them, if there are videos, are all located on the site. But what I want to grab here is wallpapers. Because we're doing a Newegg thing, let's go ahead and grab our Newegg wallpaper. And we'll open this up. There we go. We're just getting everything ready for bench testing. Yeah, he does an incredible job of keeping him up to date all the time. Okay, we're just waiting for the install to finish, and then our little making sure that Windows updates and all that sort of stuff. Windows updates are done. We're just waiting for the last little bits of stuff. So these are just little things. Luckily, the games are installed. All that stuff is already. So we're just doing the last minute things. And then we'll run some games. And what I want to do here real quick is I want to download the Epic Games. Okay, hold on. Let's do... And by the way, guys, for parts lists, if you want to see them, this is what we're doing in today's build. This is what we're getting ready to test. So people might be asking, like, well, what are we putting inside? Like, what are we getting ready to show? All that sort of stuff. So this is the build that we're getting ready to bench test right now. Got an i5 13400F. We have a MSI B660 Tomahawk Wi-Fi, a Sparkle Intel Arc A750. We have it's the Titan, the WD Black SN850X 1 terabyte. We have an NZXT H5 Elite, that G-Skill Triton Z Royal Elite RGB, NZXT T120 air cooler, and then that EVGA 650. So that's all the stuff that we have inside of the build. All right, so that's done. Then what we're gonna do real quick, finish this, and then let's get our bench test. So A750, so we're gonna go to our monitoring. So GPU temperature. Yes, we'll show this. Oh, override graph name. Sparkle, Arc, Sparkle, A750, so you guys can see how this does. Apply. GPU usage, why not? This is all, again, this is going to be not as much as, oops. Not as much as what we've gone so far, but we'll show this. There we go. Core clock. And then memory clock. There we go. Power. Let's see what it does. And then let's go to CPU temperature. There we go. Apply. CPU usage. This is so when we benchmark, you guys can see how this system does all up. CPU clock. CPU power. And then we got RAM usage. I'm not really worried about that. Frame rate. We'll put this in there. Game. And then we'll do frame time. Text and graph. Override. Oop. There we go. Okay, so that's all the stuff that we want to check when we're running. And then we'll do, let's go to more. Just blow it up a little bit. And bring it down a little bit. Okay, so there's all of our setup for when we're running stuff. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to go ahead and install some Fortnite real quick just to make sure that that's good, because I forgot about that. So we'll put Fortnite in here just to show what that runs. Let's install this. And we'll let that run. And then the other thing that we're going to go ahead and install real quick is, let's just put this in here, because I know it's one of those things that people like and they just want to know. So we'll put Apex in there. Okay, cool. So now we've got everything all set up for testing. Let's go ahead and open up Cinebench. And then let's see how this does with Cinebench. There we go. It's always fun to basically, this is when you actually get to see how it actually runs. Okay, so there's our i5 13400. You can see package temp right now is sitting at 44. We're pulling about 30 watts. Here's our P cores and E cores. And, you know, things seem pretty normal. So let's run here. We'll go to File, Advanced Benchmark. We're going to do 10-minute duration. And let's see how this runs. Should be no problem whatsoever, unless I did something bad. There it goes. We're up to 60. This is going to be slower than what you're used to when most of the things that I've run from here. Yeah, I think you're right. Like having some sort of white at the bottom to illuminate the GPU would be kind of cool. So some additional lighting. Even at the top, if you would have had some white light down, would have probably made a difference in terms of just highlighting some of the features and stuff like that inside. I mean, it's still, like when you look at it, it's still a beautiful looking build. And it's one thing when you see it on camera, which is kind of dark, but versus what you see. But I love the blue and the white. Actually ends up looking pretty cool. Okay, so we're sitting up at 63 with no problems whatsoever. 64, it's pulling 108 watts. And like you're looking across the board, P cores and E cores, no problem whatsoever. So definitely a little bit of white light might help. Loki, we just got finished taking a drink. But yeah, I did. I just hydrated, but there it is, guys. Like again, CPU temperature for this Core i5 13400, especially with this T120, no problem. But it's got all the blue RGB to make it look pretty. And again, for gaming and stuff like that, this is going to be great for 1080p. It's still going to be a great 1080p case. The ARCs are great GPUs, and especially for what you pay for and what you get, especially with AV1 encoding and everything else. You can get some really nice ARC GPUs for less than $300. like what you're seeing right here. So there it is, guys. We'll let it run for another couple minutes and then go from there. Then we'll throw some games in and then we'll do a giveaway. Epic is over here downloading some Fortnite. Steam is over here downloading some Apex. And then we'll run some other games. Fair tonight, they have gotten a lot more. They've gotten a lot more highly rated. I'll be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I think Jose. I mean, the thing is, it's always hard. Like, dark builds are always harder, right, in terms of doing showcasing and stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, if you're looking at it in my, you can see the whole thing. The blue pops a little bit, but yeah, I think a little bit of white light would have really made a difference. So just one white light extension or whatever, either at the top. And I mean, I could have run it at the top and then, or even at the, yeah, just to kind of highlight the GPU a little bit more, for sure. Little thing. I don't know, you know, that's a really good question. I'm just gonna give this like a couple, two more, you know, another, you know, 120 seconds just to see where we kind of sit. But looks like it's gonna be sitting in the 60s. And again, it's still doing, I mean, you still have 6 P cores. Yeah, 6 P cores, 4 E cores. So there's still a lot of power inside of this 13400, right? It's a very impressive CPU. It's such a great, just balanced CPU, especially for the price. Yeah, fire algorithm, yeah. Having fast internet is not nice. How much RAM is in the build? Okay, here's the specs for you right here. So it's 32 gigs of RAM inside the build, Bob the Punk. There's the spec list real quick while we're waiting for the thing to finish out. 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z, and it's DDR4. So there's your PC parts list right there. How close are we to? Well, Sidri, this is still supposed to be a budget build. So again, an A750, we will have a second version. Oh, the YouTube goals reach. So we will have a second version of this build that is less expensive. To spend this kind of money on an A750 build is actually a little bit overkill, because you could do this build. I don't know if Tom's actually got it yet, but you could actually get this. You could do a build like this for significantly less. Yeah. No. But you could do a 2 terabyte. You could add like a 2 terabyte 670p for like $70. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. If you really wanted to. So if it's just for gaming, if it's just for office stuff, you could do an A750 or an A770 without a problem for 1440p. And then you get AV1 encoding and a bunch of extra stuff, Mihai. Yeah, you do not need Royal RAM. This was like, there's some stuff in here that's just for showcase purposes. Okay, guys, so there it is. Topped out at 68. So as we can see, I don't think we're gonna have any problems from a productivity standpoint if you really want to push this with this case whatsoever. Okay, so let's take a look at games. Starting with, let's start with some Call of Duty. So we'll start with Call of Duty 1080p. And just see what we can get at 1080p. Low visual settings. Obviously, we're really just kind of focused on getting the highest frame rate for 1080p. Oh, there's an update. Great. There's an 88.8 gig update. Oh no, that was completed. I was like, wait, what? There's Call of Duty. I thought that, but it's already downloaded. Sorry, guys. He downloaded it earlier today to make sure it was all downloaded and ready to go. Okay, so let's see how our Call of Duty does. Yeah, this is actually time to see how it performs. So you can see all the numbers there in terms of what it's doing, percentage, cooling, RAM, all that sort of stuff. So you guys, so those are all up there, so you can easily see that. Acknowledge, continue, 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 I don't care. I will change all this later. Continue, not now, and then it's gotta restart. It's bad when you have to expand storage just to, yep, that is just part of life, right? Okay, so we're just waiting for it to restart. I can close this because we don't need this anymore. Did MSI Afterburner stop running? All right, let's make sure that's up. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going through shader optimization now. TTV Stretch, I'm glad you like it, man. We're trying to show you what, that's the thing, is like, that's what we want to do. Build builds, show you how they run, all that sort of stuff. Hey, that's awesome, Kraken. Carmen, that's amazing. Just waiting for the player stats to load. There it goes. It's waiting for data centers. There we go. Skip. My son was... Oh, I can uninstall the campaign. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's go to... Oh, no, my controller. Let's go to here. Let's go to graphics. We're gonna go to quality. Let's go to basic. XESS is here. We're gonna go to quality, not ultra quality. Apply settings. We're gonna go to display. We're gonna go to custom frame rate, unlimited, apply. And there we go. Now we should be, and then we'll do whatever. I don't mean it's fine, whatever, but apply. Okay. Okay, so we got it there. Everything looks good. Quality's on basic. We got XESS, so we're just trying to get the fastest we can. We're still waiting for shader optimization, guys, so let's go to Modern Warfare 2. Unfortunately, that is always got to be something we got to take time for. I don't know why the shader optimization is taking so long. Is this normal now for shader optimization to take so long? And if what I'm looking at is, you can see it up there in the top left-hand corner. It says shader optimization 2%. Usually this is actually pretty cool. Usually it's way faster, but I mean, this CPU is not that much slower. So I don't know what shader optimization is taking so long. I feel like it might be a bug. Well, yeah, but that, no, it was an 88 gig download. No, I mean, COD was actually a Intel product, Intel supported. It was actually one of the flagship properties for ARC. So Araxinus, the thing is the shader optimization is important because what it's doing is based on, it does a bunch of stuff based on your resolution. It actually helps a tremendous amount, so it's preloading versus like doing it another way. Some of that shader optimization will be faster once we have things like direct storage. It's just we don't have direct storage yet. Yeah, it cuts down on load times and all sorts of stuff. But usually, by the time I get finished with all of my settings and stuff like that, it's actually pretty fast. This is some of the slowest I've actually ever seen it be. Okay, so while I'm doing that, I'm actually gonna switch to seated mode since the build part is done. So one sec, guys. Take advantage of this while it's loading its shaders. And then we'll get started. Sometimes benching just takes some time. And there's only so much we can do as a preload. Only so much we can do sometimes, guys. So appreciate the patience, but it'll be worth it. We got the giveaway, but we want to show how it performs. And for sure. It's not that late. We actually got through the build still pretty quickly. That blue looks really good as you're coming in here. I'm just letting you guys know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the blue with the white, because I'm kind of coming through and checking it out, is actually pretty cool. Okay. Shader optimization. Oh, whoa, wow. This is way slower than it used to be. Okay. Let's go to... Trying to get the there we go. Switch cameras here real quick, guys. Go to there's always a part where it's just like, come on. That's fine. I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, just so you guys can see. Okay, what are we at? Oh, it looks like it's done. It's done. I wasted enough time. Okay, here we go. It's done. Yay. Okay, here we go. Let's go to benchmark. Oh, shader optimization 100%. Yay. Thank you, shares. Okay. And here's how we get to see how this actually runs. So this is 1080p XeSS. We're just trying to get the highest frame rate we can at 1080p. I wish it was 140. I don't know. I actually have no idea what it's going to be. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be 70 or 80. There we go. So, okay, so 100. So again, 1080p, right? 100 frames per second. Which is definitely good enough for some gaming, right? We could try minimum just to see if we can get it even lower, because I mean, again, getting it even lower. Yeah, over 100 is good. I mean, for really what you could pay, this would be a, I mean, regularly, I mean, how much, I don't know, Tom or BMOC, if you had a chance to look at what a build, we could do a build with Sparkle would be total. So we're looking at 94 frames per second, and this build would be total cost. I don't know if BMOC or Tom has come together with a cheaper build, but 94 frames per second right there, if you just want to go here. Now, if you wanted to do just performance, and let's go ahead and go to quality. Let's just see if we can get it, let's go a little bit lower, apply. And then let's see if we can get it a little bit faster. So we're gonna do minimum instead of basic. So this is just trying to see how high, what's the highest we can get. So we're gonna get higher here. So this is minimum now, not just basic. Yeah, and again, this is an entry-level build, right? Like you're not trying, like this is trying to, you know, this is budget in terms of where we're at from a budget standpoint, right? So now we're getting solid above 100. Yeah, it's still a good performance for what you're getting here. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna get, I think we're gonna have over 100 for this one. Thank you, Aman. So there you go, there's 101 frames per second. So if you wanted to go even a little, you can get above 100, about 100 frames per second if you went to minimum. Okay, so there's that. So there is Call of Duty. Let's try Cyberpunk, because again, Cyberpunk does have XeSS. So if you wanted to try something that was like really, really like crazy. Is this done? Okay, so we got Fortnite. Okay, well, apparently we have Fortnite. So I'll jump to Fortnite next. See how Fortnite runs. GPU temperatures are right there. It's 45 degrees. You can see it right there. So you can see your CPU temperature and GPU temperature right here. $1,300 frames per second, that seems fine. Well, okay, I need DirectX 12 shaders, okay. So hopefully that's installing the DirectX 12 shaders. Oh, there you go. So I have to install the DirectX 12 shaders. Okay, so we can, while we do that, let's go ahead and run over and we'll run Fortnite, Cyberpunk. Okay, continue without account. Very excited about Phantom Liberty. Honestly, it depends on how much you care about what games you're going to play, Skulls. Final Fantasy 16, I've been playing it. It's amazing. I don't, Circadix. I actually need to get, I've been trying to get my Destiny account moved over. I do need to see, I don't know, I need to show, Destiny's another game that a lot of people ask about. I will work on getting my Destiny account squared away. Then the AMD one would be a better option for you. Okay, so there we go. We'll see what this is obviously we're not going to be doing ray tracing or anything like that. Let's just give it, well, we can try some ray tracing. This is capable, this is a ray tracing capable card. So let's do 1080p, put ray tracing on low and see where we can end up. Not path tracing, sorry buddy. That is definitely not a thing. But I want to see what kind of quality you could play something like Cyberpunk 2077 in at 1080p on this card. Okay, let's go to settings. Let's go to graphics. So we'll do ray tracing on low. Texture quality high. We're going to turn on no DLSS, but we do have Intel XeSS super sampling. So we'll put it on quality. And then let's do video. That's all fine. Okay, so here we're going to try ray tracing low and see how this runs. This is ray tracing low with XeSS, and then we'll try to see where this goes from. This is 1080p ray tracing on low. Okay, so that's, I mean, right now, if you're looking at what's in the top left, that's usually pretty typical of where it's going to run. So it's going to run 60, 70 frames per second. Okay, that is impressive. So we're getting ray tracing at low with XeSS at 60 frames per second. That's not bad. Now, this isn't ultra. We could see what medium looks like, but this actually looks really good, and this is definitely playable. This means textures are on high, everything else is on high, but you are getting ray tracing. That's really cool, to be honest, guys. Here's specs for you if you want to see what we got while it's running. Just going real quick. There's our specs right there. If you want to see what we're running, there they are right there's the PC parts. 13400F, and then we're using the A750, 32 gigs of RAM, and stuff right there. So this is a budget build. No, TEPs are sitting in the 50s, so we got a 58 on the A750 and a 58 on the 13400. So I'm gonna try, because again, let's go, we might actually be able to run ray tracing medium. I mean, you could turn ray tracing on, for this is going to be more than playable. 60, north of 60, that was buttery smooth. Okay, so let's go here, let's go settings, let's try ray tracing on medium. And let's just see what this would. Yeah, drivers have been very, very impressive for art cards. So Sparkle is the brand new Intel Arc GPUs. This is a brand new Intel Arc GPU. Okay, so we're at 50. So this is medium. Again, still pretty impressed. So this is medium ray tracing with XeSS on quality. Yeah, they used to make cards a long time ago. Honestly, I think if you were down and you wanted to turn ray tracing off, you could. I would run ray tracing low. So if I was going to make a recommendation for this card, ray tracing low, which means you still have textures on max, and you're getting greater than 60. You're getting right at 60 FPS. So I think ray tracing low, 60 FPS is very impressive for a card like this. For an A750, that's impressive. That's really cool. No, Blondie, I'll wait till the end. We'll do that at the end. When we get to the Fortnite side, we'll run it before we run Fortnite. The temps right there, 59 and 53. Yeah, there's no temp issues whatsoever. Okay. Okay, so that's impressive for a card like this. I mean, guys, this card is like less than 300 bucks. So 200, you know, you can get the Orc version, which is even less. Very impressive in terms of performance for the A750. Okay, so let's check out. Another one I want to check out is oops, that's not what I want to check out. Let's check out Hogwarts real quick. Okay, this Fortnite is ready. Let's bring up Fortnite. We'll run two. We'll run. Let's do our community giveaways. We'll give away 2 $25 Newegg gift cards, just to keep you guys interested. So this is 2 $25 Newegg gift cards. Huge shout out to Newegg for sponsoring it. We'll do Newegg now. Two $25 Newegg gift cards. Starting that giveaway right now. 2 of them. Drawing 2 winners for the level 5 and the 250 likes. Okay, here we go. Running, getting Fortnite going here. By the way, guys, Epic will never ask for your password. Just FYI. Okay, so let's let this do best settings for the A750. We'll see what this comes up with on its own, and then we'll run a. We can just see what that is. Skip. Okay. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know people are going to... Next. Okay, there we go. Claim. Okay. Play. So let's see. Next. Claim. Okay, let's see what we got here. Settings. Okay, so what it said, 1080p, VSync off, frame rate 60. Let's just put it at max, unlimited. Rendering mode is DX12. Color blinds off. It said quality presets epic. So it said epic, TSR epic. There's no, they don't. I think they actually. I don't think they have. Yes, they have TSR epic. Super resolution is their own. Dynamic is off, and then everything else is on epic. Okay, so let's put it on low, because that's usually where you want to get in there. And then we'll start. We're going to get max frames per second. We're going to show our FPS and then go from there. So it said epic. We'll get a test to see how this is. But now we're going to set it in low because I want to see what our max frames per second is. So we're going to run rank solo off. We're going to do solo. Ranked off. We're playing solo. Let's see just how this runs. PC will be given away at the very end of the stream, which is probably another 20 minutes. Congratulations to... Ooh, Ginger Ale? Wait, didn't Ginger Ale just win? Yeah, that doesn't work. And then Carmen Chaos. I think Ginger Ale just won. So I don't know if we're going to re-roll Ginger Ale. Blondie. Oh, you didn't win before. I'm sorry. Maybe I just thought you did. Okay. Okay, cool. She's got it. She's got it managed. She's got it managed. Congratulations. Now, Ginger Ale, you've won. Okay, so we're looking at 130 frames per second right now. Which, for a Fortnite machine, that's great. So this is 130, 140 frames per second, which is, so you could definitely run a higher frame rate, 120 hertz monitor. If you wanted to get in on this and play some Fortnite, you definitely could. Let's do one thing though, just to get it set. Let's turn TSR off. Okay, apply. Whoa. Let's not do that. Wow. Oh, there we go. Quality. There we go. Apply. Okay, there we go. So let's see how this goes. Let's go this way. Just to get an idea of what this runs at. And the main reason people, I test it with this thing is because this is how esport, if people are going to want to get into this, I mean, there are people like, I want to run it with max, but it's like, that's actually not, you can't see very well. So like for most pro players, this is like the settings they run on. They have some changes, but for the most part, it's, oh no, freaking, this is like worthless guns. I need to switch my DPI on this. My mouse is a little slow. Okay, well now we gotta freaking, it's good. Flapjack, is that new? I have like no audio, so I don't even know. Okay, there we go. We got, there, that's better. Okay, let's go find something to shoot. I haven't played it all this season. Oh wow, that was like right there. Okay, so we're going away from the thing, but I'm gonna go see if we can find some better loot. Can you try performance mode? What's performance mode, Silence? Where is performance mode? Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. Crud. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm trying to figure out how to set performance mode. Is in rendering mode setting in Fortnite. But where is it? Do you know where to set it at? If I die, I die. It's fine. I just don't know where to set it. Oh, I see. Oh, performance. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I have to restart the thing to do it. You'd have to, I see. So I get it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, but I can't do it when the game is running. I'd have to restart the game. But I can. I'll do a test with performance mode. I don't know what would happen if I left. Well, you know what? Yeah, okay, so you have to re-render. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's go kill something. I have no sound, so I don't know if anybody's near me or anything. Oh, that's not what I needed. Ooh, there we go. That's better. So if I get killed by, like, man, my mouse is really, I need oh, there we go. I like that. I definitely need shields here soon. I need some shield juice, guys. Yeah, FPSs are fine. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea, right? Like, I think the one thing is, like, if we could do it at performance mode. I don't know what performance mode would be. You know, I know the one thing is you have to do it. Arc, you do have to run DirectX 12. I don't know performance mode. If it's DX11 textures, it may actually be worse on Arc because Arc has certain requirements. Because they use a ooh, there's a map right there. Whoa, did I get shot? They don't natively render DX12. I mean anything less than DX11. They actually have a they do it driver based. So hey, there we go. Oops. No, I'll just drink this. I mean, it's not. I'm not worried about it. There we go. Got some shield at least. Guys, I am playing like no audio, so this could be really bad when it happens. How am I not hitting this dude? This guy's just as bad as I am. There's one more dude, right? That guy was really bad. That might have been a bot. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Where's this guy? There's got to be somebody else around here because I got shot by somebody. I don't know where the guy is. Oh, that was stupid. I got shot by something. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. This bot's gonna kill me. Wow, this guy actually had a... I'll take it. Oh, shoot. Wait, what happened to... Dude. Shoot, what? I grabbed it. Whoa. Come on, grab the freaking... Whoa! All I gotta say, that should not have gone as well as it did. That should not have gone as well as it did. That should not have gone as well as it did. I gotta say, that was like luck. Well, it also helped that I had a legendary. Really use some chug juice right now. There we go. Man, I really need some shields. Really, nobody dropped some shield? Okay, let's get this limited. Oh, there we go. I don't have a lot of time. I can't believe that went as well as it did, guys. I'm just saying that should not have. I should have been dead. Dang it. Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to die. Okay, Reliaborg sent me. So there we go. So we can try it. Let's go ahead and try it once. We'll try performance mode. I don't know if it's actually going to render, but... Okay, so we're going to try. We're going to restart real quick, and then we'll try the other one. And then afterwards, that should give us, and then we'll actually kind of have everything here. See if it runs a little bit better in performance. Okay, so we should be in performance mode now. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we got to figure out graphics. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is where you might actually have limitations for the GPU. So apply. That probably will fix it. Yeah, you're gonna get this pixelization. Yeah, and so this is where you get. I mean, it's again, you're getting high frame rate, but you might just literally have. Yeah, it's gonna look pixelated. Yeah, so this is where Arc, like this would probably look a bit different, but this is where I wouldn't do this with Arc. Because it's how it does certain things. So if I was gonna do this, I would not run it in performance. So the best way to run this, if you're gonna do this, is to run it at with DX12 and then set it all at low and not use performance. Yeah. I don't think that's not going to change. That's not going to change that. It's just because it's using DX11. Yeah. So I'm just saying this is for Arc, not for every game. But again, you're still getting we're getting quite like FPS was absolutely fine for this game. If you were going to get into this in a 120 hertz monitor, you're not going to have any problem whatsoever. All right, so we're gonna quit out of this. We got a couple more games to test, and then we'll get it going. So let's check it. All right, as soon as I can get out of this, I will. Yeah, what's up, Tom? Okay, so there you go. You built an 846 that'll be listed in PC build on Discord using a the Sparkle Intel A750 Titan. And you could take it down to $800, closer to 800 if you went with the Orc over the Titan. So there you go. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's Fortnite. Let's take a look real quick. One more first-person game. Not Fallen Order. Where is it? Hogwarts Legacy. There we go. So this is Hogwarts Legacy. I was playing at minimum. Clink. Oregon Trail is probably going to be fine at 4K. You'd probably be okay with Oregon Trail at 4K. Yeah, this one I'm more interested in just because I love Hogwarts Legacy. So if you wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy, here's A7. Well, I want to see what A750 is. Windows? I don't think so because this would not run Windows 11. I mean Windows XP because there was no ARC driver for Windows XP. Space Invaders, you're probably going to get. Oh, really? You didn't like it? I thought it was great. It takes a little while for the game to load up. Stardew Valley will be fine. I'm guessing Stardew Valley will have no problems. Stardew Valley will run on the Yoga that we were running earlier. Okay, while we're waiting for this, let's go and run the $50 Newegg gift card. Again, exclamation point Newegg now. $50 Newegg gift card starting right now. Exclamation point Newegg now, guys. And then all I've left is the PC giveaway. And thank you very much for the 1 kick sub. Really appreciate you, my man. Whoever that was. Appreciate the kick sub. It's nice to get subs on Kick because of the split. We're trying to grow the tech audience on Kick. This takes a little longer. Ugh. It's just the shader. It's always the first time with the shader optimizations, right? Like the shader optimizations always just take more time. Okay, you can no longer enter the raffle, guys. Good luck. Vanor, you are the winner of the $100 Newegg, $50 Newegg gift card. Congratulations. You're just waiting for the shaders to get done here. Now it's going quick. Oh, let's grab controller. This is way easier with the controller. I love high-end keyboards. I have a couple, so I am the if you're If you're looking for somebody who's not a fan of high-end keyboards, that's not me. I love... Oh, Diablo. I forgot to run Diablo. That's right. I got to check that one out. We got Diablo left, and we're going to try some Apex real quick. Okay, so let's see. So far, honestly, just the game already, like, it's running pretty... Like, I'm just impressed of how well this is running, just like... I thought it would be, like, at the beginning, but okay. 60 frames per second. Let's see what it's set. Oops. Did the button wrong. So it's running 60 FPS already. Okay, so we're at Ultra. With, whoa, what? We're at Ultra? XESS set to balanced. Okay, so let's say XES to quality. Let's go to here. It's running on Ultra, turning ray tracing. Okay, let's try it. I mean, this thing is gonna suffer from, but I mean, like, this is running 70 frames per second. With everything on Ultra. XESS has gotten a whole lot better. Again, I just think Intel's done a really good job with their software side has been really, really good. And XESS has actually been very impressive. Yeah, the Jeep, well, it's sitting at 98. But I mean, still, I mean, look at this, dude. This thing is doing really, really well. This is way better than I thought. And you could turn off ray tracing if you wanted to. So if we turn off ray tracing, this is running Ultra 1080p. Oh, ray tracing. Okay, I guess I did turn this off. Okay, apply settings. They're only getting 60, 70 frames per second. So it actually didn't change a whole lot from ray tracing. This is way, way better than I thought it would be, I'll be honest. Yeah, this is, but again, we're seeing it manage 8 gigs of VRAM at 1080p, no problem. We're seeing a little bit of micro stutters, but to be honest, like, this is very playable. And this is Hogsmeade, which is like one of the worst areas for, so we could even, hold on, let's just check XESS. Let's go to, here. Let's change it to ultra quality, which is like very little. So this is ultra quality. This is 77% of 1080p. Some little micro stutters. I mean, you could go down to high settings if you wanted to, but I'll be honest, man, this is actually really impressive. I mean, so I'm just saying, I guess what you're seeing here is you could play single-player cinematic titles like Hogwarts, Cyberpunk, without any issues. And if you even wanted to go a little bit higher, you absolutely could. And it would run beautifully. This is very impressive. That's really impressive. Okay, cool. Let's check out one more game, or 2 more games. I know people are curious. Let's check out Battle.net. Let me do this. So just to remind people, here's what we have for parts that we're running in this, just to give people an idea. So we're using this, like, again, and you can get this for, you do not have to spend this kind of money. You can get this for less than $800. I mean, so just north of $800, but this is a $1,300 system that's really a showcase for this build. But what we're playing is a $1,300 system right now. With a 13400F, this is an A750, 32 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte NVMe, and then we'll have down in the description below if you wanted to do something a little bit, more reasonable for this kind of system, you absolutely could. So let's just check out Diablo 4 and see how this runs. Zeiston, I was not either. I was really impressed. Okay, so let's check out, we're now gonna check out Diablo 4 just to see what kind of settings we're gonna do if you're gonna play Diablo. And then we'll do the PC giveaway after this, and then while we're doing the PC giveaway and making sure that all gets done, then we'll drive things home and test some Apex, just to give you an idea of Apex, and then we'll call it from there. Okay, so let's check our game menu here. Let's go to options. So let's try it first. We got font scale, running vertical sync, resolution XESS. We're gonna go to quality, apply, save changes. So this does have XESS. We'll give it max, foreground. Quality preset is currently set to high. So save changes. I'm gonna try ultra just to see. So with XESS on quality. And let's see how this goes. So let's try our, so we're getting 60 right now. So definitely not ultra. Let's go to high. Getting a solid 60 here. Still some slowness. Some stutters for sure. Options, let's change out down to 4. Let's change our shadow quality down to medium. Let's actually just change this down to 100. I feel like, hold on, is VSync on? Oh, that's not gonna help either, okay. Okay, we're at 100, okay, so that was not helping, okay. Okay, now we're getting 200 frames per second. There's 130. This seems playable. Might have to go a little bit down, but I mean 130 frames per second. Again, I feel like it's the filtering that's the bigger issue here. Might be the biggest problem here, but I mean, again, this is very playable in terms of performance. Hold on one sec. This is Dad.
Dad?
Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, there's the game. That seems to run just absolutely fine, so no problem there. Let's go back to town. Oh, I guess you don't have town teleport yet. And there we go. Guys, that is good. Okay, let's do our PC giveaway and call it a day. This is cool. This is very, very cool. This was rad. Guys, I have to say, very, very impressed with this system, and what we're able to get for less than, you could do this for close to 800 bucks, build a very similar system that, again, 13,400, all that sort of stuff. You could even go down to a 1,200 if you really wanted to, but, and very impressed, Hogwarts, Cyberpunk, Fortnite, Diablo, all of these, no problem, and really just crush it. Brian O'Brien, thank you very much for the sub. So, very, very impressed with what this PC was able to do and what it was able to accomplish, specifically given how inexpensive this is. For 1080p, that's a killer machine, if I've ever seen one. Okay, so let's do the PC giveaway. Again, this is a Intel Arc Sparkle A750 showcase PC. We're going to give you guys 3 minutes. Remember, subs, you do get extra entries to win. You do get extra entries to win. So if you are subscribed, 3 minutes. If you are subscribed to Robeytech and over at twitch.tv/Robeytech and you are subbed, you do get extra entries for being a subscriber. So if you want to go from there, here we go, guys. 3 minutes. Exclamation point Sparkle. Exclamation point Sparkle. And that giveaway is starting right now. 3 minutes, guys. Exclamation point Sparkle. Exclamation point Sparkle, guys. There it is. And remember, guys, you have to be following me on Twitch, and you have to be following me on Twitch, and you have to be a member of our Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech, if you want to be entered, if you want to be eligible to win. So please make sure you're following. Please make sure you're also a member of Twitch. And remember, you guys do also, if you're a subscriber, you're getting extra entries right now towards winning that PC. I would run Apex, but we just don't have time. I got to go pick up my daughter. Very, very impressive CPU. Very, very impressive PC for what you pay. That's really, really cool. One minute and 30 seconds left, guys. This PC back here is the, this one right here is the Corsair 2000D. This is a 13900K with an RTX 4070 Ti. And then this one actually somebody just bought, so this one's actually going away. We're going to be replacing this with the Zydax system. But yeah, we finally sold this one. So, but yeah, this is the new mini ITX case from Corsair, the 2000D. So there's a video on this, and we'll have a video coming up tomorrow for that one too. One 43 seconds, guys. 43 seconds. This one, Laser 2000, this one was actually not that bad to build in. Not as easy as the Fractal Terra. The Fractal Terra was, but because this has an AIO, yes, that actually made it a little bit more difficult. So. Thank you very much, guys, for everybody who liked, who subscribed, who also subbed, donated bits. You guys are all amazing. Super appreciate all you guys for doing that. Also, big shout out to my moderators, my tech specialists, and everybody else like Tom and the team who make sure the stream runs so well. And again, another huge shout out to Intel and to Newegg for sponsoring today's stream and the PC giveaway, guys. It was all very, very cool. We're going to be prizes assigned Congratulations to Mr. Blue Designs. Mr. Blue Designs, you are the winner of the beautiful PC that we have right here. Congratulations, Mr. Blue Designs. You're the winner. Yeah, dude, he's like, holy, yes, you won, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations so much. Hey, guys, we ran it for 3 minutes, so you definitely had time to get in there and get it. Congratulations, Mr. Blue Designs. You are the winner. Okay, guys, that is it. We are back tomorrow morning, 12600K giveaway. Happening tomorrow morning on the Intel Morning Show. Head over to discord.gg/Intel to find out more information. That's going to be happening starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time till about 11 a.m. We're going to be playing some Starship Troopers. You're definitely going to tune in for that. And then we have an incredible stream Tuesday. If you want to win an Intel Xeneon, a Corsair Xeneon OLED monitor or Corsair peripherals or other things, tune in Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing the launch of the Corsair Xeneon monitor. We're going to be playing with Takata and Zemi from Fortnite. That's going to be absolutely awesome. And then we're back on Thursday next week. We're going to be building a Last of Us PC that we're going to be giving away in coordination with Origin PC. And then we have a super epic, another epic stream on Saturday as well. So we got a lot going on. Should be a lot of fun. We got some great streams coming up next week. So you're definitely going to want to tune in for those. But Tuesday, don't miss it, and tomorrow, don't miss it. They're going to be extra special. I am flying out to Miami on Saturday, so no stream again for the weekend outside of on Tuesday, and just make sure you tune in for that. Outside of that, guys, don't forget to check out the Lenovo Yoga 9i. That is going to be debuting on our shorts, and then we showed it off. So head back and check out the VOD on that thing. It blows your minds. Outside of that, guys, have an absolutely amazing night. Again, huge shout out to Intel and Newegg for this. If you want to just see more, thank you very much for tuning in. We have more builds coming up. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys on the next show. Bye, guys.
Portions of this program are brought to you by the Zip Tie Foundation of America and Excalibur. If you'd like a written transcript of tonight's Robeytech broadcast, please contact Blondie but Geeky. She'll be happy to give you a notepad and a pen so you can start writing down everything you hear.